In the English language adaptation of the game, Rook uses mostly French for his nicknames, but in the original game there are many patterns to the names, involving different combinations of French, Japanese, and English language words. Rook's original nickname for Grim is the Japanese word, Keimukujara, which means, thick fur. This was changed on the English language server to the French word, peluche, which means, plush. The Prefect's name is the English word, trickster, and is the same on both servers. Neige's nickname is pronounced in French, as, Roi de Neige, and is the same on both servers. In the original game there is also a Japanese language meaning written beneath it, which says, King of White Snow. Ace's nickname is the English language word, heart, and is the same on both servers. Deuce's nickname is the English language word, spade, and is the same on both servers. Cater's nickname is the Twist universe word, magicam, and is the same on both servers. Trey's nickname is unique. In the original game, it is pronounced in a combination of Japanese and French, as, Bara no Chevalier. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, Knight of Roses. Its EN pronunciation was changed to, Chevalier de Roses, but the meaning remains the same. Riddle's nickname is pronounced in French, as, Roi de Roses, and is the same on both servers. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, King of Roses. Jack's nickname is the English language word, tough guy, in the original game. His English server name is the French term, firebras, which means, braggart. Ruggie's nickname is the Japanese language word, tanpopo, which means, dandelion. His English server nickname is Dandelion. The EN server gets a bonus pun in this name, as, dandelion, is French for dandelion, but literally means, tooth of the lion. Leona's nickname is pronounced, in French, as, Roi de Lions, and is the same on both servers. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, King of Lions. Floyd's nickname is the Japanese language word, yukaihan. It means, a crime that is perpetrated out of enjoyment of the commotion that follows. His English server nickname is spontané, which means, spontaneous. Jade's nickname is the Japanese language word, keikakuhan. It means, a premeditated or deliberate crime. His English server nickname is the French word, prémédité, which means, premeditated. Azul's nickname is possibly incorrect French in the original game. Its pronunciation could be either Roi de Fort, which should be Roi du Fort, or Roi de Fort, which should be Roi de la Fort. On the English language server they use both, with Rook calling him Roi de Fort during a vignette and Roi de la Fort during Beanfest. In the original game, its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, King of Effort. Jamil's nickname is the English language word, multi. This was changed on the English language server to the French language word, pyramid. Kalim's nickname is possibly incorrect French in the original game. Its pronunciation does not match the French words d'or or doré, but its Japanese language meaning is King of Gold or Golden King, so presumably it is supposed to be one or the other. The English language server doesn't seem to know, either, with Rook saying both d'or, which is not a word in French, and doré. Epel's nickname is the Japanese language word, himeringo. While this means crab apple, in English, its kanji literally means princess apple. His English server nickname is the French word, palmette. While it means the part of the cheek that rises up when you smile, it is also an apple pun, as palm means apple. Rook's nickname for himself is pronounced in French, as, le chasseur d'amour. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, hunter of love. Ville's nickname is pronounced in French, as, Roi du Poison. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, King of Poison. Rook is very lax with his nicknames, often referring to the other characters just by their first names, with the honorific, Kuan. When calling Ville by his first name, however, he does not use any honorific. Ortho's nickname was the Japanese language word, oningyo, which means, doll. His English server nickname was the French and English word, marionette. After Book 6 his original nickname changes, being pronounced as Wonder on both servers. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, miracle. Idia's nickname is possibly incorrect French in the original game. Its pronunciation sounds like Roi de ta chambre, which should be Roi de ta chambre, for king of your own room. His English server name is Roi de sa chambre, for king of his own room. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, king of one's own room. Sebek's nickname is Crocodile, and is the same in both pronunciation and meaning on both servers. Silver's nickname is the Japanese language word onebo in the original game, which means, sleepyhead. His English server nickname is, indormi, which means, asleep. Lilia's nickname is the Japanese language word, koki-shin, in the original game, which means, curiosity. His English server nickname is, curiosite. Malleus's nickname is pronounced the same on both servers, in French, as, Roi de Dragon. In the original game its Japanese language meaning is beneath it, which says, King of Dragons.